Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, and I have some fun videos for you. You guys, if you saw my last video, I don't know why I was so nervous to put it out, but I weighed in on the whole Walmart Birkin situation, and thank God I cut myself off because, you know, I could have rambled about that topic for so long, but I was really excited to do kind of an add-on secondary video of my favorite bags that are not Birkin lookalikes, but that could be perfect alternatives to an Hermes Birkin. First and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram at Lelasophia Jewelry. I put out videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, again, these are not dupes, these are not lookalikes. I really tried to pick bags that I really like from other designers that give you a similar vibe, lest we forget, okay? Jane Birkin and the then CEO of Hermes on that infamous plane ride that really rocked our world. Just kidding, but I mean, you know, in a funny way. However many decades later in the luxury community, we love a good story. They took the hack, which I'm just terrible at pronouncing, so name here. They took the OG hack bag that had existed for many years prior, and they essentially whipped up a new version that then went on to be the Birkin bag that was Jane just wanted. I mean, again, allegedly, because I didn't know her, sadly. I'm sure we all wish that we could have been friends with her because what an icon. A bag that was actually functional. A bag to put all of her stuff in, and a bag that could lock and close. So I factored in all of those like OG original things into this list. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with my favorite because I've already completely told on myself that this is one of my new favorite bags that I've seen come out in sadly a long time, or maybe not sadly a long time. She's just beaten out the rest of the competition. From Piana, the Loom bag. I'm obsessed with. It's so funny because I'm now all of a sudden realizing when my mom and my brother saw it in person, they were not impressed. So maybe this is a weird niche thing of me to like, but I love that bag and I have seen it in person. I have not seen the new size in person, so best believe me and my little mini Piana bag and my mom are going to go to Piana next week. Okay, I'm dying, so we'll report back. But I can already tell it's perfect from the ones that I've seen in Saks, I think I was at, and they're gorgeous. I'm loving. You just know that a company loves a bag style that they have when they start already so soon after releasing. They start doing new materials and color combos. There was a, oh my God, cool tone, dark chocolate, yummy brown nubuck version that I almost completely was like, do I need to not get a hack and get this? It's that good. From Mettier. Please forgive my pronunciation. I'm gonna say Mettier, but that could be totally wrong. I've been saying again, man, I really owe you guys a Piana full dedicated video and a Mettier full dedicated video, but I haven't seen any in person, so that's why I've stopped myself. You know what I mean? However, they've really piqued my interest. They look gorgeous, okay? The suede that they use, the leather quality that they use, my God, it looks kind of immaculate. And they have a bag that I think is such a good version of a meeting of the minds, shall we say, between, okay, this isn't a Birkin, it's not a lookalike, however, you know, there's some, it's a very similar, it's such a similar world. Even though the Piana Loom bag is so much more similar to the Garden Party, my thing in life is that people don't consider like the energy around something as much as they should. And I know that sounds like so woo-woo and stupid, but like the air about something is quite important, because a lot of times I experience this, and I know people experience this just from my friends and family, but like a lot of times your mind can change based off of somebody else's opinion about something. And so it's never really like, sometimes it's not even just a physical item, it's like the actual vibe around it, which I know sounds so stupid. Anyways, Mettier or Mettier is a perfect example of that, because the vibe around it gives me like slight Brunello Cucinelli mixed with a little bit of Hermes, mixed with a little bit of Piana. They don't really give me the row, but it gives heritage, it gives luxe, it gives quality, and I think something around that, their private eye bag, to me, is the perfect example. And I've seen like kind of slowly trickling in. I've seen people who, again, people who love collecting Hermes, or I guess the row as well, especially Piana, will throw in a Mettier bag, and I don't know, I think that they're kind of like the new girl in town. I've seen a lot of people use this bag in their videos of alternatives to the Birkin, so it was too good. It was undeniable, but I am going to be a total sheep in this example, the Ferragamo hug bag. And I've already said this story, so you know, I'm honest with you guys. Perfect example, okay? The hug bag on an image is not my favorite. I saw it in person then on my little block, okay? I was just walking my dog, and all of a sudden I saw a woman going out to dinner, and I said, oh, that's what it looks like in an outfit? Like, for some reason, I had even seen them in person at the Ferragamo store. In action, that bag is good. And you know me, the second I see something in suede, I'm like, okay, it's really pretty. Like, so ridiculous of me. The hug bag is kind of a perfect. There's definitely a much more modern air about it, but especially if you love that, perfect option. Okay, before a wild card, because you know, every single one of these videos is gonna say the Row Margo, because duh, every single publication in the last year said that themselves. I have two alternates for you, okay? One that I have a lot of experience with, and one that is brand spanking new. When I say a lot of experience, I mean by proxy, okay? My mother owns the Row India bag, and she's perfect. She's perfect. I do love the new sizes that have come out, aka the smaller size. Is it 10 or is it 10 point something something? The 10 size is gorgeous, okay? Do I fantasize about wanting one? Maybe, yes, but for right now, I just think it's perfect for my mom. And my mom is so not a Birkin girly. She could always change her mind. We love evolution. It's not that has to be going forward in any way, but like, we love, you know, evolving mindsets. She has a right to change her mind and want a Birkin one day, but you know, I don't think that that's happening for a long time. The India bag, however, she's tippity top of my mom's collection, and I know she's like so obsessed. The other bag, this one is mean because I have to stop myself from putting this on my Christmas wish list, okay? So it's not going to be there because I don't need it. I really don't need it. In the event that someone wants to drop me by one on my doorstep, I will take it. We know the Devon bag. We know the mini Devon bag. Why is there a medium? Why is it perfect? Why is it perfect? And in just any color, but I think it comes in warm chestnut or one of the Sahara, one of those, or French beige, one of those three. And yeah, if you're the Row collector like myself and don't want to go for the obvious, or maybe you have multiple Margos, the Devon in the size medium is perfection. It gets rid of that wonky thing that the Devon large had, where like the handles were too low down, and so the bag kind of like buckles on itself a little bit. They clearly knew that that was happening with the larger version and made the mini and the medium, and my God, they look perfect. A brand that for some reason I talked about a lot probably like 2 years ago when I started my channel, and I'm just an honest person, you know, it's not as much my vibe. However, and I'm not gonna know how to freaking say this name. Of course I give myself a hard one, but from Poen, the Moki, something like a M-O-K-K-I, that bag. She's pretty cute, okay? And I can completely see that being like, first of all, how adorable. The much more modern version of a Birkin, you know, style. We're just really talking about like tote bags, top handle bags here, you know? It's not really rocket science at the end of the day, but a bag that is like perfect. I can sometimes be a very inappropriate human being in the sense that I will wear a smoky eye at noon. You know what I mean? And I would wear a Birkin just shopping on a Saturday versus when you probably should be wearing it if you're a mom and want to put all your things in it or to work. But then there's other people who say you should only wear your Birkins on special occasions. So anyways, clearly I am a bit of a Jane Birkin rule breaker, and I wear my Kelly just to go to, you know, Madison Avenue on a random Tuesday. Poen is such a cool version. I don't know why that rant just happened, but if you're here with me, thank you so much. Poen is really cool in that they're super modern. I can see them for a wide range of ages. I can totally see them, like, not saying that they're entry level, but I think that people of younger generations will really appreciate them. And I think that they're also timeless enough so that not only my generation, but my mom's generation also could really appreciate them. Poen is really out here doing their thing. And this bag is like kind of perfect for this exact scenario. A bag that also, you know, it's so funny. I actually genuinely don't think I've mentioned this, but our friend, it's not even a friend of the channel, and I've never met you in person, but I like my icon on social media, Street Sophisticado Dakota. Okay, you're a god to me. He has this bag, and I think that it is perfect for your style from, again, somebody needs to just be whispering how to say these things in my ear, but Mettier, is that what we say it? The Lambon bag is like, that's a bag that, especially if you want this, that's really cool, because that's a bag that I think, I could be clearly obviously wrong, but I think there's a lot of Burkin Margo DNA in there, and they knew what they were doing when they made that. I assume, again, I could be totally wrong, but it serves the purpose. It serves it so well. And Dakota, this bag is true perfection on you. And lastly, wild card, but I feel like for the zeitgeist of right now, I have to mention this because Balenciaga. Okay, insert Balenciaga quote in here. First we had the Rodeo, which I talked about, and now we have the Bel Air. Okay, which is great because I'm on the last season of Fresh Prince of Bel Air, because that I've watched, like, you know, I don't know, 20 times in my life. But yeah, it is, you know, I'm appreciating Balenciaga. I really am, and I just have to say it. I'm sorry, because I know so many of my community members here really hate it when I talk about Balenciaga, but I have been, I know this is so bad, okay, but I was a really big Demna fan, and I'm just, from a purely design standpoint, can I say that? From a pure design standpoint, I am still a massive fan of Demna, and I really like his designs, and I do think that this is kind of fun. Spoiler alert, okay? Coming from your little New York spy over here, and I won't take Madison Avenue spy's handle, but you know, I do my little digging in New York, and I can tell you the Upper East Side ladies are wearing Balenciaga. It is so interesting. It is so interesting. It is fascinating, and I assume, I don't know, but I have seen so many rodeos on the same women that carry their Birkins, and so they have infiltrated the Upper East Side, okay? That's all I can say. Is it me? No. Are any Balenciaga bags me? No. But do I appreciate it in some way, shape, and form? Yes, a little bit. And you guys, that has been my personal picks for alternatives to the elusive, at this point, in my humble opinion, Hermes Birkin bag. What did I miss? What's your pick? And honestly, I can't wait to hear your thoughts down below. I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.